Everyone, Saturday the 26th of March, I am over at the allotment and I am planting out my garlic. Also, I've planted a load of gladioli and a load of lilies, lilies from home. Okay guys, so I'll show you what I'm doing. Right, so this first bed here is full of gladioli. Have I showed you this? Do you know what? I am thinking I might have shown you this, but I'm not sure if I have. Right, I've got a piece of paper somewhere, it's blowing away. I don't think I have I? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but I don't think I've showed it you. Right, so, gladioli, so they're in that bed. Remember I said about these coffin beds, that I wasn't going to plant any veg in them this year? Well, that's exactly what's happening. So it's gladioli, which is an old English mix. So I put them in. I know which one the bulbs were because they were different coloured bulbs, so I've put them so that they will literally come up like that. They're from B&Q. How do we live without B&Q? And these are the lilies from home in the pots. If you remember, I had some big, huge orange lilies at home in pots, so that's them. So I'm hoping that's going to be okay. I've had a comment about me swinging the camera around. I do apologise about that. I must admit, when I've looked back at the way I film, I can only offer me apology. It's just the way I am. You know how fast I do things. Right, and this next bed is again another lot of gladioli, which is ebony and ivory, which look absolutely stunning. I'm sure you'll all agree. So I'm going to get some of that. So they're already in. And now then, this is a mix and match bed of lilies. Why do I keep saying lupins? Lilies. Now, I don't think these colours are going to match at all because they were out of a few different pots at home. But we'll see. So all the coffin beds are now sorted and done. Obviously the coffin beds at the front, if you remember, they've all got lilies in as well. So, Steve there, putting his beds in. He's doing a bit, that lad. Right, going out. Okay, dead easy. All I did was I sprinkled some Verve Gromo, although that isn't Verve Gromo, the pot is, but the Gromo that's in it is from the allotment shop, because it's a lot cheaper, but I use that to put it in. So I sprinkled it on top, you can probably just see it, dug a little bit in, and had to give it a top feed of Gromo, so I know I won't have to feed them again. Now, the one thing I'm sure all you keen viewers will know, that this year I did not manure these beds because I was going to give the allotments up, so let's see if there's any difference. But they have been manured for 3 years. And you see how much I was putting on. 4 tons of the stuff was going on at one point, if you all remember rightly. So yes, so 10 inches apart, rows 10 inches apart. Again, the RHS will tell you to do it 12 inches apart, but I've done it 10 so I can get 5 rows in. And also 6 inches apart, which I have followed. So dead easy. Right, so these are the garlic from home. Okay, so I've marked them off 6 inches apart, and I marked them off with my little dibber. If you see my little dibber, so you see the dibber holes, so I know, then I just follow. I only mark the one, and then I just follow suit with the rest of them. So all you do is pull, and then up we go. Now look at that. That's what you want to be looking for. A fantastic root system. Obviously they're getting too thingy for the pot now. I've hardened them off. They've been hardening off for about a week. And it couldn't be any simpler. Push it in, push the soil back around, and literally just firm it down, and that's it. You don't want to be faffing or fannying around with these. You don't want to disturb that root ball, really. Okay, so that's it. Simple. Another 2 rows to go. So I've got 5 rows. I think there's 16 in a row, I'm not sure. I've worked it out. There's 70 bulbs of garlic going in, so I'll have 2 spur. Only 2. I had a load spur last year. The shallots now are firing away. Look at these, shooting up. The birds have stopped picking them out, but they're all firing. I have got absolute faith that I'm going to get 100% germination. I know last year, I think it was Dale who pointed it out, is I didn't. There was one missing and it bugged me. I couldn't sleep because of the one that didn't fire, but I'm expecting total germination here. I think they're all going to fire, and I believe they will. Again, a sprinkling of Gromo on top. And again, what I've done, because I've not manured this year, I've put some Gromo, you just see it there now, on top of the rhubarb. And the rhubarb's coming up nicely. Not as good as some people down south, as Dan pointed out the other day. They've got, I think some people are picking it already down south, so, but not us. Not up in Northern Blighter. Okay, so that's it. New potatoes, obviously nothing's coming up yet. You see that in that third bed there. But that's it. 2016 Solent Wight garlic, which I bought 4 years ago, and I've just used it ever since. I've still got loads of garlic left at home to run at, so hopefully that'll get me through until this is ready to use. Okay guys, that's it. Speak to you all soon.